shooting guard, Duncan Robinson. It's time to introduce the starting. At guard, at forward,
lots of speed and athleticism on the floor tonight. Brett, what do you think could determine the outcome?
Well, if you're going to play that fast, you're going to have to make decisions that don't catch up with the speed. And that means making the right quick decisions and not rushing things. If these teams get ahead of themselves, the first ones to do that, they might find themselves in a hole.
So the opening lineup for the Heat. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Butler in at the small forward position. Lowry from outside. Rebound by the Hawks. Hunter on the wing. Kicks to Collins. Nice move. And then Collins slams it in.
What a dunker this guy is. Collins capable of bringing this crowd out of their seats.
Out to the wing. Adebayo with a screen on Young. The shot by Lowry, no good. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Outside Collins. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Young from the arc. Rebounded by Tucker.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. And Adebayo sends it back.
Are we sure that Bam's not wearing a watch out there? Perfect timing.
Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Lowry. Pass to Tucker. 5 to shoot. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the content. That's on Clint Capella. The Heat shooting their first free throws here tonight.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Now, here is Young. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Trae Young showing off his finishing ability on the inside.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And that one falls for Young. Miami's on 0 of 2 from deep here. Lowry against Young. Lowry kicks to Adebayo. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. For Atlanta, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
And again, it's the Heat missing.
I know it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
Young, good.
This is Trae Young's specialty. He's just going to stretch out the defense.
And here's Lowry. Following the three-pointer by Trae Young. The drive by Lowry. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And when he gets an opening like that, he is going to take advantage.
Now Young. 6 points for him. Passes to Hunter. A 3. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Heat. 7-point differential.
And Bam Adebayo, picked 14th in the 2017 draft, has made huge improvements throughout his career. Guy is a hard worker.
Now, here is Young. Outside Collins. Driving to the basket. Here's Capella. He kicks to Collins. Gets the 14-footer to fall.
From the middle, part of Collins' game that is developing. Nice work, and that's paying off.
Outside Lowry. And Tucker has it in the corner. Young against Lowry. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Butler. The Heat need to get a shot off. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Now, here is Young. 6 points for him. Kicks it out to Collins. Now, here's Capella. Guarded by Tucker. And it's Capella missing.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he laid it straight up and in.
Now here's Butler. Left side Lowry. Back to Tucker. In the corner, it's Robinson. And he recovers it. Adebayo finds Robinson. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Hawks lead by 5. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers. All right, look who's coming over the door. Come on, get back.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5. Roaming the paint. Young looking around. Out to the right wing. To the inside. Shot clock at 5. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Well, you got to take some chances, and Young will do that, challenging the defense that time.
And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
Miami ball.
Lowry passes to Butler. Heat moving the ball around. Like at 6. To the wing right side.
Like the defensive effort from Young there. He gave it all and was rewarded with the miss.
To the paint. Here's Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Ooh. Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Left side Lowry. Outside Robinson. Offline with his 3.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Young with no one around. Connects from 3-point range. And now it's a 9-point Atlanta lead. And here's Lowry. He's got 5. Outside Butler. Trying to get open is Adebayo. They can't stop the run with that one. For Atlanta, they've got a nice 3 of 3 to start the 7th. Takes a step back. And here's Young from the arc. Another 3 for Atlanta. Well, they say great offense beats great defense. Brett, that never seemed truer than in today's NBA.
There's a much stronger connection between a team's offensive rating in their win percentage. And what's been incredible, Kevin, over the past couple seasons, we have seen historic offenses. I mean, 2 years ago, the Dallas Mavericks had the best offense the league had ever seen. And last year, 5 teams were better than that Mavs team 2 years ago. So the analytics and the 3-ball, those have certainly changed the way that teams are attacking and scoring the basketball with the type of efficiency and impact they have in the past couple seasons.
And here's Lowry. Following the three-pointer by Trae Young. Here's Tucker. Drops in the tray.
And that's just smart basketball. Lowry reading the overcommitment and just whipping the ball to the open man.
Young with the ball. Robinson picks him up, and the dunk by Capella.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Butler on the way. Lets it go from deep. The shot, no good. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. And Jimmy Butler, while he's a good shooter, not a great shooter, Brent, from beyond the arc.
Well, he's good enough there, and will take, I guess, the right ones, Kevin, to keep pressure on, because you want to take the open threes. But he knows his game so well, and he'll continue to attack. He'll continue to find ways to expose defenses in the mid-range to make the impact on the game offensively that we're so accustomed to from Jimmy Butler.
Capella finds Young. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide-open jumper, just unable to do so.
Outside Lowry. Butler dishes to Lowry. Fires from deep. They get it back. Outside for Robinson. From downtown. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Now just a 5-point Hawks lead.
And getting going here in the second quarter, his second three-pointer of the game.
Young against Lowry. Capella sets a screen for Young. And the dunk by Capella.
And the scoring is one thing, but Young's ability to set his teammates up, just as important.
Here's Lowry. Outside Robinson from deep three-point range. No good on that one. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Atlanta. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got two. Thanks so much, David, and we'll... We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
It's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, if we were grading playmaking today, it's an A+ from him.
Okongwu is out there with Gallinari. Then it's DeJuan Wright. And it's Knox in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. The Hawks leading by 7. It's tipped. Here's the pass to Gallinari. Back to Herter. Three-pointer. It's good from long range. Herter's got the first basket of the second half. That one for Atlanta. Now, Hero. Tight defense on him. Outside for Martin. Trying to find Hero. He gets it to him. Back to Martin. Pass to Hero. Lets it go with the 3. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. Atlanta's shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Right, the pass to Okongwu. Here's Herter. It's stolen. Out in his own on the break. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Here he goes. The kick out to Oladipo. 6 to shoot. Back to Martin. Got a hand on it.
Well, good work from Gallo there. You forget sometimes at 6'10" that he can come up with those kind of defensive plays.
The Heat trail by 10.
One thing you love about stars like Danilo Gallinari is how they remind you that basketball is truly an international game.
And especially, GA, for Gallinari to want to come over and play against the best in the world. It wasn't about achieving MVPs and accolades in the Italian league. He wanted to stack up his skill set versus the best small forwards and power forwards in the NBA, and Gallo has had a remarkable career as a professional here in the States.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
It's right on the wing. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
Oladipo with the ball. Now right defender. Fast break. Here we go. Shoots from 12. Back to Gallinari. Drills it from outside. And the Hawks lead by 11.
Perimeter jumper from Gallo, always a strong suit, continues to get better.
Passes it to Hero. Kicks it to Oladipo. Back to Hero. Pass to Vincent. 4 on the clock. Fires the 3. Shot's good by Hero. Hero's got 5 points in the quarter.
And Hero early on in his career finds himself in these big-time moments.
Right side. The dish to Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. The pass to Vincent. Good ball movement here by Miami. Pass to Hero. And it's sent back by Okongwu. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. And Miami making a change here. Strus is checked in. Atlanta leading by 10. Right, the pass to Herter.
Miami foul. Max Strus. And that's his first personal foul. First team foul.
.54 seconds left in the third. Herter, no good. The Heat trail by 10 and stolen by Wright. And here they come. Latrey gets the three-pointer to fall. Herter's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Hawks. Now Hero. He's covered closely. Inside. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
Now here's Wright. Not a lot of room. Herter passes to Gallinari. Shot clock at 6. Wright with it. Here's Okongwu. And so it's Atlanta holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And it's been their rugged defense.
And your Atlanta Hawks bench. Come on, fans.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Here's Bogdanovich. So with Lowry on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Hero out there with Vincent. And it's Strus in at the small forward.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Bogdanovich finds Young. From deep. That shot off. The Heat trail by 11. Passes it to Martin. Over in the corner, Hero. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Collins wide open. He fires from outside off the mark. Timeout called the Heat.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
During that break, Eric Spoelstra had some words for his team. No surprise, he was not happy with the turnovers. He told them, we are giving this one away, guys. We've got to be more careful with the ball, play within the offense, and get good open shots. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Tucker. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Any possession that ends in a shot from that range after a good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
The other thing they've done is had penetrating passes inside, in the interior, plenty of points in the paint.
Basket counts.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Left side Lowry. Young with the steal. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Lowry kicks it to Tucker. Robinson against Bogdanovich. Pass to Adebayo. Off with the layup. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Takes the 3. Again, Young missing.
Well, a fast start in the first half. Looks like he's playing this second half in the mud.
Outside Butler. He dishes it to Tucker. Back to Butler. Just 5 on the clock. To the left wing. Shoots it. Tucker can't get it to go.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Outside Lowry. For the 3. That one's in there. The Hawks lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Tucker.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Young against Lowry. Jacks up a 3. Young, no good.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
And what makes Young an all-star caliber player? Well, he can beat you with the jumper and the bounce.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Young outside. And the pass to Collins. Back to Young. From deep. Again, Young missing. The Heat trail by 10. 3-pointer, Lowry. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Capella. Back to Collins. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Rebound by Butler. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. And it's Lowry penetrating. Gets it down to single digits.
And just so crafty around the hoop. Lowry probably 6 feet at best, but he can slip inside and score with the best of them.
And here's Young from the arc. And he's good on the 3-ball. And the Hawks lead by 11.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
He kicks to Capella. Lowry against Young. On the arc. And it's Miami with the rebound. Butler passes to Adebayo. Back to Butler. High arcing shot and stolen by Hunter. Here's Capella. Good.
Good instincts there from Hunter to get the steal.
And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. All right, David, thank you. For Greg Anthony, Brett Baer.
A festive atmosphere inside. And tonight, the rare marquee matchup at Center Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. The different styles, but the same goal, to dominate the painted area.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at small forward. Now here's Capella. Just 5 to shoot. Hunter on the wing. Pass to Young. Up and over Conley. Not enough on that one as it misses. Got a piece of it. Outside Mitchell. Fires high post. Collins with the rebound.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Young against Conley. Capella, screen on Conley. Pass to Bogdanovic. Conley against Young. And Conley grabs the miss.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Steps back. Mitchell against Bogdanovic. 19-footer. Again, the miss by Mitchell. And here are the Hawks now. You know, Grant, it seems like Collins is one of those guys you can depend on for a 2010 stat line just about every night.
Yeah, he's a double-double machine. He's as consistent as they come offensively, and with his hustle, his rebound numbers are never lagging.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. And here's Bogdanovic. Left side Young. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
And although Young is a smaller guard, he doesn't lack confidence, even amongst the trees.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Outside Conley. Takes a 3. And he buries his first look.
Well, you've got to be able to contest. This is a career 37% three-point shooter. You better get out there on Mike Conley.
Young with it. All alone. He squares up and sinks it.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Three-pointer O'Neal. That one doesn't drop. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Here's Hunter. Down low. Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Conley finds Mitchell. And here's Bogdanovic. Outside Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. 5 on the clock. Conley with the ball. And it's Young picking him up. The shot by Conley. No good.
1 for 5 out there, but no worries. Just keep attacking.
It's blocked by Gobert.
Rudy Gobert, a consistent force on the defensive end, does a nice job sending that one back.
And there's a minute 45 left in the first quarter. The Jazz have gone only 1 of 5 so far. Young against Conley. There's the drive. Conley. And he drew the blocking foul. So he'll go to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Capella.
And after 14 years in the NBA, Mike Conley finally an all-star in 2021, and he richly deserved it. A 3-time Joe Dumars Trophy winner for sportsmanship, like yours truly. I mean, he does it the right way.
Now here's Young. Pass to Capella. Back to Young. Now here's Capella. It's blocked by Gobert. And he gets it back. Shot clock at 6. The Hawks need to get one up here. Stolen by Conley. And here's the fast break. A up again. It's good on the putback.
Maybe the best aspect of Donovan Mitchell, the rugged, competitive toughness. Get to the window, Donovan. Nicely done.
Now here's Young. The three. Rebounded by the Jazz.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
With the step back. Mitchell against Young. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Mitchell up top. Pass to Bogdanovich. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Mitchell misses.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrated.
Here's Young. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. It goes on Mike Conley.
You know, it's quite remarkable how quickly Trae Young became a force to be reckoned with in the league. And so far, there doesn't seem to be a limit on his potential as a top-tier scorer.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
The three from Mitchell. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. The Hawks on top, up 4. And we'll be back.
All right, look who's coming to the court. Come on, get loud for your ATL Hawks dancers.
If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And for the Hawks guys, what jumps out to you statistically?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the 5. So that's the Hawks 5. From deep, Conley. Atlanta with a rebound. Capella's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Collins. Pass to Hunter. Fires from the corner. Nice jump shot. Hunter's got his first bucket in this one.
Nice awareness there from the big man Collins. Solid at finding his teammates when they're open.
Conley finds Mitchell. Now here's Bogdanovich. Collins defending. And he lobs it up to the rim. Stolen by Collins. They swipe it. In transition, here come the Jazz. Here's Mitchell, plenty of space. Drains the jumper to finish off the break.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich, showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
Here's Young. He has 6. Pass to Capella. It's blocked by Gobert. On the break, Bogdanovich from long range. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Oh, even from way downtown, Bogdanovich maintains that steady delivery.
Conley against Young. Right side, Hunter. Pass to Capella. Here's Young. 4 on the clock. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta.
Boy, year after year, Rudy Gobert tries to pay the price to improve. We know he's dominant in the paint, obviously an exceptional defensive player, but the points, rebounds, blocks, everything has climbed.
Outside Bogdanovich. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. The Hawks have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Right side, Bogdanovich. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start. You know, he's always been imposing with his height. But Doris, the strength work Gobert's done, it's really paid dividends.
Well, he makes his living in the painted area, right? You have to carve out space to finish at a high level. You've got to gobble up rebounds. All of that extra strength, all of that extra agility never goes to waste.
Pass to Capella.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the second quarter. Connects from downtown. And now a 6-point Atlanta lead.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Picked by Bogdanovich. Conley passes to Bogdanovich. The shake. Drives to the hoop. And that's 2 points on the layup. Bogdanovich has got 5.
Well, deceptive speed to me on that drive. Bogdanovich able to slice through the defense.
Collins outside. Pass to Capella. Young against Conley. Young inside. Another shot. The shot won't fall. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Here's O'Neal. And he can't bank that one in.
Let's be honest, that's not a shot he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Hunter. For Utah, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Now here's Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. Gobert with it. Guarded by Capella. Gobert inside. He's against Capella. It's down to 5 on the shot clock. Conley finds Bogdanovich. Over Collins. Outside for Mitchell. From the arc. Gets the 3 to fall. Mitchell's got 5 points now this quarter.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
Young against Conley. Outside Hunter. Young way outside. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Young. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Thanks very much, Allie.
16.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
So the Utah 5 right now. Eric Paschall is out there with Hassan Whiteside. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Daniel House. And it's Clarkson in at the 1.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Right wing. Whiteside finds Clarkson. Back to Whiteside. And Whiteside slams it home.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Clarkson against Wright. Pass to Knox. 6 to shoot. Outside Herter. And here's Gallinari. Paschall defends. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And the aesthetic of the game, Doris, something us aficionados think about. What are some of the prettiest shots in basketball, in your opinion?
BA, I'm going to tell you the shot that is revolutionizing the game, because NBA players today are as skilled or perhaps more skilled than they have ever been. And the defining separation of the modern NBA is the ability of guys to shoot shots off the dribble, whether from range or in particular from three-point ability. They are starting to flourish across the league, and it's changing how NBA basketball is played. Well, let's remember, at 6'10", Gallinari is a threat from that distance. My goodness.
On the wing, Clarkson. Pass to House. Tries to spin move. Back to Clarkson. Here's Whiteside. This for the tie. Whiteside missing again.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And it's a Kongwu off the drive. Goes back up. Now Herter from downtown. And another shot. The reverse. And the layup is up and in. Okongwu's got his first points of the night.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Pass to House. Here's Pascal. He's covered by Gallinari. Pascal inside. He's against Gallinari. Pascal can't hit. The Hawks have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Herder with it, and Clarkson picks him up defensively. And here's Wright from the arc. Utah with the rebound. And stolen by Herder. Here's the break. Pass to Knox. Lets it go from deep. And it's House with the rebound.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
Clarkson, right side. Here's Whiteside. Rejected by Okongwu.
Trying to get it going. Only 1 for 5 to start the second half.
Pass to Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
Right, if you're DeLon Wright, you've got to be willing to set your teammates up. What a pass, on time, on target.
And here's Clarkson. It's stolen by Wright. In transition, here they come. And it's blocked by Whiteside. They get it back. Pass to Knox. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Whiteside. The Jazz have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Clarkson picked his pocket. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Rebounded by the Jazz. Whiteside's got 4 rebounds now. To the inside. Here's Clarkson. No good. And they can't put it into the drought. Wright attacking. Pass to Okongwu. Wright on the left side. And it's blocked by Whiteside. Here's Clarkson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Clarkson's got his first basket.
Jordan Clarkson showing he's capable of finishing inside.
Wright outside. There's 25 seconds left in the third. He takes it in, and that one is hammered home.
The quickness of DeLon Wright is a lot for defenders to deal with. How pretty is that drive?
Clarkson outside. Puts one up from 19. No good that time. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers. It's the fourth quarter.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. So it's Atlanta now. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the center position. So that's the Hawks 5. Up top, Collins. Defended by Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 5. Young on the attack. And Gobert with a block. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Jumps up. And Gobert with the stuff.
How about the awareness from Rudy Gobert? Sees an opportunity and jumps all over it.
Now Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Capella, the pass to Bogdanovich. Just 5 on the clock. Now here's Hunter. And we're going to have a jump ball. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
It's stolen. In transition, here come the Jazz. The three from Mitchell. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's Young, looking to get it going. And he sinks the layup. And the Hawks lead by 7.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Conley against Young. Conley passes to Gobert. Outside Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. Drills it from deep.
Automatic from that spot. Donovan Mitchell gets an opportunity to get his feet set. Good night.
Outside Bogdanovich. Capella against Gobert. Capella inside. Bogdanovich against Collins. Back to Hunter. Rebound, Utah.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
Bogdanovich, no good. The Hawks have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. There's Young with the 3. Donovan Mitchell with a board. Utah trailing here. Stolen by Collins. And there's Young. That's good. On the assist by Collins. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Atlanta.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
Yeah, and I think something they've also worked hard at tonight is crashing the boards. The second chance points have been coming in bunches.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Clock at 6. Capella finds Young. Over Mitchell. Young missing again. The Jazz have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Capella. The kick out to Young. Back to Capella. And there's the rejection. Here's Conley. Here's O'Neal. Hunter covering. Back to Mitchell. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bogdanovich. Conley passes to Gobert. Here's O'Neal. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Conley. Shoots over Young. They get it back. Outside for Mitchell. Here's the 3 with the tip. Controls the rebound and the putback.
I'll tell you, with Rudy Gobert on the floor, you have got to find him and keep him off the glass because he can be a force.
Young with it. Launches it. The rebound by Bogdanovich.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
From deep, Conley. Stolen by Collins. And a fast break now for the Hawks.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Outside Mitchell. From outside the arc. That shot missing. So Atlanta will take it the other way. From deep 3-point range. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball.
Jazz ball.
Here's Utah. So far in the 4th, they've allowed just 6 points. Misses off the right iron. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. There's 6 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. And so it's Atlanta who scrapes by with a win. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. For Grant Hill, Allie LaFour.
It's Friday night, and Locke, GA.
Thank you so much.
Well, he plays like he's having fun. David, thanks. So Phoenix will get the first possession. Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the center, filling out the middle. You know, Smitty, I know it gets plenty of coverage, but Trae Young's raw talent is just...
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
Young dishes to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Here's the three. He's off on that one, and Phoenix will come the other way. Paul with the ball, and Young picks him up defensively. No good from Booker. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Collins against Paul. It's Collins. Woo!
Love it. Love it. An explosive leaper, Collins hangs in the air, puts on a show.
Now Paul, the dish to Crowder. Back to Paul. Crowder, a screen on Young. Paul passes to Crowder. Hits the three-point bomb.
And this has been Crowder's role for a while now. Often shoots more three-pointers than two-pointers.
Young outside. Lob pass to Capella. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
So many of the points Capella scores are out of the pick and roll.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Young for three. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them. Crowder goes in. Bridges kicks to Paul. The kick out to Crowder. And here's Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 16 feet away. Collins grabs the miss.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Hunter finds Bogdanovich. Shoots over Crowder. And stolen by Ayton. And now the Suns, a fast break. Oh, Ayton in position. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
I love the play call. Ayton's a well-coordinated athlete. You know he has the reach. Give him a chance to go up and get it.
Capella with a screen on Paul. Tries it from 19. Tries again. Plays it up and banks it in. Capella's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Paul for three. Booker outside. And the Suns get it back. Goes back up. And it's laid in by Paul.
It's not enough to be in attack mode. You have to know how to attack. Chris Paul finding the soft spot in that defense.
Now, here is Young. 1:15 left to play in the first quarter.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
Booker the pass to Crowder. Paul against Young. Paul dishes to Crowder. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Collins kicks to Young. 43 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Capella sets a screen for Young. Again, Young missing.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
And stolen by Booker. Here's Ayton. Kicks it out to Booker. Over to the left wing. Here's Paul. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Capella with a screen on Paul. And here's Young from the arc. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
Chris Paul takes pride in shutting down whoever.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Phoenix ahead. They lead by a bucket. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Suns?
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Setting the floor for the Suns. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Bridges, following the bucket by the Hawks. Paul's shot is off. Well, the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you know, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
Outside Crowder. Booker with no one around. A three-pointer is right on target. Booker's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. But Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. And the results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you. Bogdanovich, no luck. And it's Paul with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Bridges passes to Paul. Booker with it. Over Collins. No good from Booker. Hawks have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Young against Paul. Young, no good. It's stolen by Capella. The kick out to Young. Hunter on the wing. Pass to Capella. Unable to get that one. Bridges with some nice defense. Over in the corner, Paul tries the spin move. Crowder the screen. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Here's Bridges. Shot clock at 3. For 3, Booker. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
Well, so far, this cold night from the field has not affected their ability to maintain this lead.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Hall. And Capella sends it back.
We've been spoiled by watching Clint Capella do this for years and years. He's such a skilled defender.
A nice shot by Young. Greg, you've got a unique view of the league, not just a former player, but great broadcaster, courtside all these games. but also as a father. What's that journey been like?
It's been surreal, Kevin. You know, anytime you have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond. And to be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible. And what a blessing. I would wish we'd all get to have that experience in some capacity.
Here's Young following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. Hunter, no good. And here's Booker from the arc. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists tonight.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
There's 49 seconds left here in the second. Young passes to Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. Pass to Young. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. That's now 8 points for Trae Young.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Young against Paul. Now the pass to Bridges. Trying to get open is Crowder. And there's Bridges on the assist by Paul. Bridges has got the lead up to 4 now for the Suns. Now, here is Young, looking for Bridges. He gets it there. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. In the corner, Crowder with it. Another 3 for Phoenix.
This is what Crowder loves to do. He's out there saying, set me up, please.
Young from... Oh, he made it!
He got it to go, and he beat the buzzer.
Wow. Thank you, David, and we'll be back.
25.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
We've got Knox. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. Then it's DeJuan Wright, and it's Herter in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Wright with it. To the middle. The Hawks shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. Suns leading by 5. Here's Holiday. Passes it to McGee. In the corner. Shamet with it. Johnson outside. Clock at 6. Holiday with it. Okongwu covering. Here's McGee. And the shot is long. The Hawks shooting 43% from the floor. Going inside. Right from outside. And they'll get another chance. Johnson over to help. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Pass to Knox. 5 on the clock. Back to Gallinari. Good. Gallinari's got his first bucket of the night.
Against physical D, Gallinari with the improved strength and body control to finish.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Holiday attacking. Shamet on the wing. Another 3 for Phoenix.
From range, Landry Shamet is just a natural, has total confidence in his own abilities.
Now, Wright. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Herter, no good. Phoenix leading by 6. Back to Shamet. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Johnson outside. Launches a three. Rebound, Atlanta. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. A wide open look here for Wright. A three-pointer, no good.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
Johnson surveying the floor for three. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. McGee's got the lead up to 8 now for the Suns.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And here is Wright. Gallinari outside. Taken away by Holiday. Gallinari with the steal. And Gallinari throws it down.
He's showing his all-around game. Gallinari doesn't get to the rim that much, but has the size to do damage once he's there.
Johnson outside. Drives to the hoop. The shot misses. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way.
There's one place you can be sure to find Kevin Huerter just about every day, and that's the film room. He studies the game in detail, trying to improve his own game and get insights into his opponents.
Yeah, there's just as much work you can do on the court as it is off the court. Kevin Huerter knows that, and he's embraced the film work and analysis that it takes to become a great player. When you're talking about Gallinari, he's always been a solid three-point shooter. Very consistent over the course of his career.
Johnson in the corner. McGee dishes to Johnson. Back to McGee. 6 on the shot clock. Shamet finds Holiday. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Hawks trail by 3. It's to Gallinari. Now Okongwu back to Gallinari. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor.
With my hand pass for ATL Hawks Kansas Jets team.
The pass to Capella. Just 5 to shoot. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 9 rebounds now tonight. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Suns lead by 3. And we're coming. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the court for the Suns, up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Young outside. He kicks it to Capella. Back to Young. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Young outside. To tie it up. The rejection by Paul.
Aggressive D from Chris Paul, outworking the shooter and getting a block.
First team foul.
Stolen by Collins.
That's just his first turnover of the night. What a steady, efficient game he's played thus far.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Collins. Rejected by Crowder.
Jay Crowder didn't give up on the play, tracking the ball, blocking the shot. His coach appreciates the hustle.
Back to Bridges. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 6 assists here tonight. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Hunter. Here's the feed to Capella. 2 points. That one goes. And that's 10 points for Clint Capella.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Ayton in the high post. Capella's there. And here's Booker from the arc. Hunter grabs the miss.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Down low and stolen by Ayton. And now the Suns a fast break. The kick out to Crowder, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hunter.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that. When momentum is up for grabs, Chris Paul seizes the moment. He comes through when his team needs him the most.
Young with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. And it's Capella missing.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Booker outside. On the wing, Bridges.
The length Hunter possesses can disrupt a shooter. Really tough to overcome that.
The three. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Phoenix on defense. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Bogdanovich against Booker. And Bogdanovich kicks to Hunter. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got his 4th assist in this one. Now here's Paul. Booker finds Ayton. Booker with the screen for Ayton. Back to Booker. Shot clock at 6. Spins. Here's Bridges. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Stolen by Collins. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
To tie it up. Young, no good.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Crowder, the pass to Bridges. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Tries the spin move. 5 to shoot. For 3, Booker. Phoenix, no good that time either.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all. And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Back to Bridges. Buries it from outside.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball. And Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
To the paint. Here's Hunter. Phoenix grabs the miss. Here's Booker. There's the drive. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Young fires away from outside. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
We would like to thank all fans for making it out to tonight's
shortage of athleticism on display tonight. Something you'd know a little bit about.
Well, you know, B.A., in my younger days, I might have caught a few guys, but maybe we'll see a few highlights tonight, too.
And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. Young and Herder, the 1 and the 2. And it's Capella in at the center position, locking down the middle. Now here's Capella. 6 to shoot. Over Adebayo. Capella can't get it to go.
And when he's this close, he's got to make it. The defense was pretty good, but he shouldn't miss that. Well, somehow they kept possession of the ball after that poor pass. They should be very thankful that wasn't a turnover.
Bogdanovich has checked in for Herder. Pass to Lowry. Robinson on the wing. Off the mark there with a 3.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Oh, it's stolen by Butler, who poked away. Stolen by Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man. You love John Collins and his ability to step back and shoot that ball. He just doesn't waste many shots.
Butler with the ball, and it's Hunter picking him up. Butler can't get it to go. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Left side Young. Fires the 3. Drops in the 3. In a league where efficiency is so heavily valued, John Collins' shooting definitely makes him an asset to his team.
Well, that athleticism, BA, and the fact that he makes himself available for those kind of shots, you put that together, it's a tough guy to match up with.
Now here's Butler. Double team on Butler. And here's Lowry from the arc. And again, the Heat missing.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
Young from long range. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Hunter, good.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdanovich. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Lowry. Outside for Butler. Pass to Robinson to halt the run. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
Smart play by Jimmy. Butler spots the open man. Tack up an assist.
Lowry against Young. Now Bogdanovich. Outside Young. 5 to shoot. Capella screen on Lowry. Young from long range. That shot no good. And it's Miami the other way. Collins right side. Outside Bogdanovich. Outside Young. Pass to Collins.
2 minutes.
Here's Capella. Oh, they get a hand on it. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Butler.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Shot clock at 2. Here's Young. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Miami trailing. Lowry outside. Robinson on the wing. That's tipped. And that'll be Miami's ball as it goes out of bounds. Heat able to keep the possession. And we're approaching about 3.5. Minutes played in this first quarter. Outside Butler, just 5 on the clock. Driving in. And it's blocked.
And DeAndre Hunter getting that block mostly because of great positioning.
It's been a struggle for them to get anything to fall.
Young from long range. Well, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Left side Tucker. Back to Robinson. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
That's exactly what you work for. A high percentage look.
Young against Lowry. Young, the pass to Capella. Now Bogdanovich. Tries to snap the cold streak. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Probing and looking and finding ways. Bogdanovich really in attack mode here tonight.
Pass to Lowry. Outside Robinson. Pure from three-point range. Robinson's got 8 points.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Screen by Capella. Young, the pass to Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Capella. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Lowry outside. One quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Hawks ahead. They lead by a bucket. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports.
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat dancers.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And for the Hawks guys, what jumps out to you statistically?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
On the floor for Atlanta, Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at small forward. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Atlanta.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Now here's Capella. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Count that one.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Brent, no matter what happens in DeAndre Hunter's pro career, in college, he created a signature moment for himself in the closing moments of the 2019 National Championship game. Remember, he hit a game-tying 3 to send it to overtime.
And then the Cavs eventually were able to pull that game out and win the title. It was just a heroic end to his season. But he's about defense, and that's the area of the court right now where he's making the most impact in his NBA career.
5 on the clock. And the slam dunk by Capella.
And that's where you want to feed Clint Capella, deep down on the interior part of the paint. Let him power through.
Now here's Lowry. Outside Butler. Back to Tucker. Shoots over Collins. That's short off the rim.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. For Miami, they've got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Outside Butler. Robinson with it, and it's Hunter picking him up. High arcing shot. Lowry left side, looking to end the drought. Rebound Atlanta. Hunter on the wing. That three's off the mark. Miami has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. And it's Butler off the drive. The shot off that time. The Hawks have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Here's Young. And it falls for him. He's now 4 of 7 from the field. Well, you look at offensive basketball nowadays, Brent. Less isolation play than in years past. You think that's good, or do you miss some of the gamesmanship?
Well, I think the ISO play is still one of the better plays in the game if you have an elite player. I mean, he's not making decisions with the ball. He's trying to shake one defender loose and get a shot to the rim. And a lot of guys who dig into the numbers say that's better than trying to execute a play with a number of passes where mistakes can be made. Well, he wants that one over again. I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Butler passes to Adebayo. Elbow shot on the way. And again, the Heat missing. Here's Atlanta with the ball. Good momentum. 8 straight points. Young misses. And here's Miami. No points yet here in the second quarter for him. Inside. Here's Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Trae Young continuing to read and scan the floor, and that time finds an open teammate.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Robinson finds some space. Here's Adebayo. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass, getting it done.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Now here's Young. He's got 9. The 3. He buries it from 3. Young's got 9 points in the quarter.
You know, during the draft process, lots of talk about Trae Young and Stephen Curry. I'll tell you what, there are more similarities than differences.
For 3, Lowry. Rebound Atlanta. Hunter's got his 5th rebound in this one.
I've not seen him shoot this poorly, guys, in a game this season.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Adebayo, no good. A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for Atlanta, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. All right, now let's check in with that. All right, good stuff, Allie. As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. They've got Victor Oladipo. And it's Vincent in at the 1. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat dancers.
Strus, he's checked in for Vincent. Knox, he's checked in for the Hawks. Oladipo outside. Here's Strus. Back to Oladipo. Shot clock at 6. Hero for 3. The rebound by the Hawks.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well. And with Tyler Hero, he's shown he can score. He has a skill set to get consistent points and knows how to find his spots on the floor.
Fires from deep. And it's Martin with the rebound.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
And for Atlanta, they're shooting at 45% of the game so far. And Hero is solid without the ball as well. Great movement.
Yeah, I mean, he's still improving in that area, but his backdoor cuts are getting better. He really knows how to get easy scores that way. Just needs to learn to not settle for those off-balance shots.
Oladipo outside. Pass to Martin. Oladipo with the ball. Okongwu on him. The shot by Oladipo, no good. To the right side. Here's Gallinari. And he drains the quick shot. Gallinari's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Nice swing action there. Gallo, he simply squares up and rises to the occasion.
Double team on Oladipo. Hero for three. He drops it from range.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
In 2016, the NBA Players Association made history, voting to extend health insurance to retired players with at least 3 years of service. Chris Paul said, quote, "They paved the way for our game. This is just the little that we could do. Whenever my tenure is up as president of the union, that will be easily the greatest achievement." Brian?
Boy, that is big time, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you for that. Back to Martin. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. Here's Herter. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, getting to the right spot so important in the offense, and Herter positioned himself well in the fast break.
Oladipo outside. Ooh, it's slammed in by Oladipo.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Right outside. Pass to Okongwu. Herter with it. Back to Okongwu. To the paint. From the line. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
And there's 1:45 left in the third quarter. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. Intercepted. Here's Strus. Hounded by Wright. Pass to Martin. Oladipo on the wing. And again, Miami with a triple.
Some confidence from Victor Oladipo, and why not? He's got the green light in this offense.
Right against Oladipo. Here's Okongwu. And here's Wright. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Shot clock at 5. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. The three ball. The shot no good. Miami has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. From behind the arc. Gallinari pulls it in. Atlanta's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Pass to Oladipo. All sorts of time. Martin with the bucket.
I just love the ball movement.
The Hawks have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Right side, Gallinari. To the middle. There's the steal. It's tipped. It's stolen by Wright to end the drought. He got a piece of it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession.
Now into the lineup for the Hawks. Clint Capella, John Collins, DeAndre Hunter.
There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter. Puts up a 3. Keeps it alive. And so it's Atlanta with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And their defense has stood out.
Your Miami Heat answer.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us.
Time to get up and make some noise.
The Hawks leading. And Atlanta looking at who they've got. Herder and Hunter fill out the wings. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Young in at the point guard position. There's the 3. And it's Young again missing. And it's Miami's ball. Lowry no good. And they're on the run. Hunter with the ball, now guarded by Butler. Hunter can't get it to go. Well, the Heat's shooting a low 28% so far in this one. Butler passes to Lowry. Outside Tucker. Back to Lowry. To the inside. 6 to shoot. Takes the 3. No good. And Atlanta will come the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Collins, a good look. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. And the Hawks lead by 11. Lowry outside. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks.
Atlanta ball.
So it's Atlanta now. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Collins outside. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Robinson.
He told me this was the kind of game he was going to have. I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Lowry, no good.
Well, he's just really struggling right now. And with everything he's throwing up, nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
Now here's Capella. Screen by Capella. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Young finds Capella. Oh, blows the alley-oop jam. Miami has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. The drive by Butler. Collins with the defensive effort.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Fast break. Here come the Heat. Here's Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Well, Bam just not out there to be a rim protector. That time with good hands to get the steal.
Lowry against Young. Collins left side. Inside. Butler with a steal. And they're running. Adebayo passes to Robinson. Offline with a 3. Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
Yeah, that's where John Collins sets up shop down in the paint, quick and athletic, able to corral the miss.
Outside Butler. Here's Tucker. The three-pointer off the mark. The Hawks have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. And Young, here we go. And he converts the layup.
And what makes Young an all-star caliber player? Well, he can beat you with the jumper and the bounce.
Butler with the ball. Picked up by Collins. For 3, Robinson sinks it from distance.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Young against Lowry. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. For 3, Robinson. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 4 rebounds now. And the call will be against John Collins. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Bogdanovich has checked in for the Hawks.
Coming onto the floor for the Hawks.
Heat shooting only 26% for this game. Not good. A minute 6 left in the fourth quarter. Over to the wing. Here's Tucker. And that comes off the assist by Lowry.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And stolen by Adebayo.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points and they need them now.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Capella, outside Young. Capella, screen on Lowry. Throws it up high, and it's Capella with the jam.
And what timing, Capella getting up there and capping that one off.
Back to Butler. Lets the three fly. So this one belongs to the Hawks. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was.
Everyone for making it out and supporting.
couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg.
Here we go.
Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
Looking at the starting 5 for the Atlanta Hawks. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Hunter in at the 3. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hunter.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
And here is Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Clock at 6. Inside, O'Neal. Mitchell passes to O'Neal. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. O'Neal's got the opening basket of the game for Utah.
And one thing you hear again and again about Mitchell, his leadership, especially for a young player, is striking.
Well, coaches and teammates all agree. He's a natural-born leader, comfortable using his voice, but at the same time, it's all about the team with Donovan.
You know, you can't be overzealous inside when you guard Young. You got to be better at contesting without fouling.
He hits the second from the line. First quarter, just over a minute played. Bogdanovich against Mitchell. The pass to Conley. Here's Gobert. Here's Mitchell. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Here's Atlanta. Now let's find out what head coach Quinn Snyder had to say to David Aldridge. David.
That's right, Kevin. Now, look, his team is leading 2-0 in the season series so far, but even so, he said, the length and the shot blocking of them inside does present a challenge. You can't get careless in the attack and fail to keep moving the ball. Kevin, they're not taking anything for granted tonight.
Thanks, D.A. And, hey, if you want to get out early against a good defensive team, Greg, it's going to require some great play calling.
Finding the weak link and then finding a way to exploit it. No one said it would be easy.
And making good use of mismatches. Know the scouting report. Attack those weaknesses.
Here's Gobert following the basket by Trae Young. Mitchell outside. Kicks it to Bogdanovich. The Jazz with another miss. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Stolen by Conley. O'Neal with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. To the middle. It's tipped. Young with the steal. Fast break, the Hawks. Bogdanovich dishes to Capella. Collins wide open. He fires. Off target with his 3. And so Conley will bring the ball up for Utah. They trail by 1. And Mitchell gets it to go.
You can see Donovan Mitchell's shot mechanics from the time he entered the league to what we're seeing now. It's refined, it's on balance, and boy, does he make good.
Now, here is Young. Passes it to Collins. Takes it inside.
Man, Collins isn't going to take it easy when he's going to the basket. He's throwing it down with force.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. To the right side. O'Neal kicks to Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bogdanovich wide open. And the Jazz another 3.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved.
Pass to Hunter. 1:10 left to play in the first quarter. Bogdanovich passes to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And how about his athleticism for a big man? Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
Pass to O'Neal. Now Conley. Back to O'Neal. There's the triple. The shot, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Collins finds Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. Over Conley and out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Here's Conley. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Mitchell outside. Shoots over Capella. Kicks it out to Mitchell. 6 to shoot. And there's the pass to Gobert. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. And here's Conley outside. He can't get that one. One quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. It's the Jazz leading by...
Your Jazz Dancer. Your Jazz Dancer.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And from what we've seen from the Jazz so far, what's your take?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
And so in the game for the Hawks. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at the pivot, manning the middle. Utah leading. Conley for 3. That shot off the mark. Right wing. Collins kicks to Young. Passes it to Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 5. Here's Hunter. Second shot opportunity. Pass to Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. Capella against O'Neal. And it's Capella missing.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
Well, a careless foul, and he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly sometimes, you know, things get chippy. And as a player, Greg, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things. And at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
Hunter, the pass to Capella. Gobert with the block.
Well, let's remember, Rudy Gobert has got a 7'9" wingspan. Sometimes it's just easy kicking, sending it back.
The Hawks trail by 4.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Young, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
The drive by Mitchell. Collins grabs the miss.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
And one of the bigger names in free agency, John Collins, ends up re-signing with Atlanta. Didn't see too much of a bigger market for him during the process. And he fits in so well with the future of this team.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert may get overlooked, but his coach understands what he means to the Utah Jazz. Quinn Snyder says, his presence on the floor gives us a chance. He's our most important player as far as how he anchors our team. He's the foundation. Kevin, the way they win games, that's saying something.
He is a Defensive Player of the Year multiple times. Phenomenal player. Thanks, D.A.
2 minutes remaining.
Young against Conley.
2 minutes.
And Young kicks to Collins. It's Young on the wing, covered by Conley. Count it. Young's got 5 points so far.
And on the drive, Young can be so sudden, the defense barely gets a chance to react.
Conley against Young. Right side, Bogdanovich. Fires from 14, and it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 4 rebounds in this game.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
Hunter kicks to Bogdanovich, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game, and it's a completely new group for Atlanta.
Team foul. Now into the lineup for the Hawks.
1:06 left now here in the second. To the inside, to the paint, 5 on the clock. Here's Okongwu. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. He takes it in, makes it off the glass. Bogdanovich has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, deceptive speed to me on that drive. Bogdanovich able to slice through the defense.
And right, here we go. He feeds it to Okongwu. Over Gobert. The Hawks again can't hit. Utah leading by 3. Right side, Conley. Pass to Gobert. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet.
Now the painted area might as well be Rudy Gobert's domain. He uses every bit of that size and length to assert his dominance.
Gallinari down low. Over Bogdanovich. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Jazz lead.
Thanks, guys. With Quinn Snyder.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Bojan Bogdanovich with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
Well, perhaps the most impressive thing has been his incredible consistency. This guy is a great player who always brings a ton of energy. What a great half.
They've got Jordan Clarkson. Rudy Gay is out there with Whiteside, and it's Alexander Walker in at the 2 spot. That's the group right now for Utah. Gay against Gallinari. Back to Clarkson. Shot clock at 6. There's the dish to Gay. Over Gallinari. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And Okongwu slams it in.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Alexander Walker passes to Gay. Nice ball movement by Utah. And Whiteside slams it home.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Now the pass to Knox. There's the pick. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Okongwu and Whiteside sends it back. In transition, here come the Jazz. Clarkson's running, rebounded by Knox. The Hawks trail by 5. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. It's House outside. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
Hawks ball.
And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for the Hawks. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Gallinari outside. Knox down the three ball. Gallinari's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
You do not want to let Danilo Gallinari get his feet set. This guy is elite as a shooter.
Out to the right wing. Now Whiteside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Alexander Walker. Gallinari with the steal. And now Knox running the floor all by himself. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Boy, it starts with the steal of Danilo Gallinari, but then you've got to get in transition and finish. They do there. Nicely done.
Passes to House. Gallinari against Whiteside. That one drops for him. Whiteside's got his second basket of the game.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Here's Wright. Here's Okongwu. Banked in off the glass.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Clarkson looking for an opening. At the top of the key, Gay. Kicks it to House. Driving in, and Wright pulls it down. For Atlanta, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements. And that one good from Clarkson.
Well, give Jordan Clarkson a ton of credit. He has worked tirelessly on this shot.
Wright with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Herter. Puts up a 3. No good that time. Got a piece of it. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. And Whiteside sends it back. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. Here is House. From outside the arc. They grab their own miss. This one for 3. Doesn't go for him.
This is a quarter he'd rather forget. This guy just can't seem to get the lid off of that bucket.
First team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Hawks.
Young looking around. Yep, that one goes in there. Young's got 7 points in the game.
And some crafty inside play from Young, finding a way around the defense to get his shot.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. It's the Jazz.
Your Jazz Dancer.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this one?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for Atlanta, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. Mitchell wide open. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists in the game. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Utah.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
Just 4 to shoot. Young for 3. Rebound, Utah.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And it's Mitchell missing.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
On deep, Collins. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Mitchell kicks to O'Neal. The Jazz working the ball around now. Into the lane. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Jazz leading by 4. There's O'Neal with the 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
That free throw good from Young.
Averaging about 30 points and 9 assists per game during his second season. Trae Young was named an All-Star in 2020, solidifying himself as a franchise player.
Mitchell against Bogdanovich. Pass to Gobert. Out to Conley. There's the 3. Bogdanovich with it, and Young picks him up defensively. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Wow, how about that feathery touch from Bogdanovich? You just can't let this guy get loose from the mid-range.
Pass to Collins. Sweet move, and finished off by Collins.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
And the pass to Mitchell. It's deflected. And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovich touched it last.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
Ball.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Now, here is Young. Passes it to Hunter. Back to Young. Capella with a screen on Conley. Young with the ball. Now defended by Gobert.
And you expect this from Young. He scans the floor and finds an open man for the shot.
Conley feeling it out. He dishes it to Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. He's guarded by Collins. Trying to shoot. And there's Conley outside. Doesn't go that time. And Atlanta will come the other way. And Young, here we go. And that one is good. Now just a 1-point Jazz lead.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Here's Conley. Money!
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Right side, Bogdanovich. He kicks it to Hunter. Pass to Capella. Young outside. And he drives in.
You know, when talking about the pressure Young puts on a defense, I'm not sure the word relentless is strong enough.
Good on the first, and that brings them within 2. And so Young nails them both.
Now, this guy has a reputation for being a great free throw shooter, and you've got to knock him down. He does it here.
Conley with it, and Young picks him up defensively. O'Neal against Collins. Here's Mitchell. Good!
And they've got a foul to give here if they need it.
15 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Steps back. And here's Young to tie it up. And so it's Utah who scraped by with the win. That was a fun night of basketball. Fabulous finish as they continue.
Smitty, tonight's game features two outstanding front courts. What makes for an effective big tandem, you think?
I think the best combos complement each other's talents. Also, they play off one another. On offense, one can go inside, one can go outside. And on the defensive end, if you have both guys that are interchangeable and can guard multiple positions, that's what makes it great.
Now Atlanta's starting five. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the 3. Stolen by Booker. It's Booker on the wing. Let's go with a 3. That one is off. And it'll be the Hawks taking it the other way. Pass to Capella. Bridges against Hunter. Outside Young. Out to the right wing. Just 5 to shoot. The Hawks need to get one up here. Knocks down the triple.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter.
You know what? After finishing second in Rookie of the Year voting in 2019, Trae Young took it to another level during his sophomore campaign, increasing his scoring average more than 10 points per game.
Now here's Bridges for 3. Booker nails it from beyond the arc.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Johnson against Collins. And Collins with the jam.
An explosive leaper, Collins hangs in the air, puts on a show.
Steve Trae Young named to the 2020 All-Star Game, the second youngest player in the NBA showcase.
BA, only Luka Doncic was younger. For that 1920 season, Trae finished, listen to this, in the top 5 in multiple categories. Points, assists, three-pointers made, free throws made. Trae Young has solidified himself as an elite offensive player.
Now here's Bridges. Booker with it, and it's Young picking him up. The shot by Johnson, no good. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Bogdanovich on the wing. Pass to Collins. Back to Bogdanovich. Collins outside. Phoenix grabs the miss. Johnson passes to Bridges. Now Paul. Back to Bridges. Out of bounds. It'll be Hawks ball.
Hawks ball.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Now here's Young.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Yeah, 3 for 4 now. I like the pace for them on offense.
Outside Johnson. Ayton in the high post. Left side Paul. Three-pointer. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game.
A great job to establish position and square up.
The Hawks leading. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Paul with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. Pass to Paul. Oh, they need this. Hunter with the rebound. The Hawks have gone 3 of 4 to get things going. There's Young with the 3. Sinks the tray. Young's got 8 points.
They have really found a rhythm here early. 4 for 5 to start this game.
Ayton passes to Paul. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bridges outside. 4-3. Phoenix no good that time either. 2-for-1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
Bogdanovich, that's good.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Now here's Paul. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
On defense, the Hawks. Phoenix no good that time either. Pass to Bogdanovich. Beyond the arc. Another three for Atlanta.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
If you love analytics, this is what this is all about. They favor the three ball. You can pile up points in a hurry.
A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for the Atlanta Hawks.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son's cancer. All right,
and if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Hawks.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Also, their passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the three. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
You know, John Collins really shows up for his team every night. He's a high-effort player, and he's always looking for ways to make an impact.
Capella against Ayton. Outside Paul. 6 on the shot clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. Yep, count it. Ayton's got his first points in this one. You know, another area John Collins certainly does a good job of making his presence felt is on the glass, Smitty.
He certainly knows the value of a rebound. On both ends, he's always eager to crash the boards. BA, having a guy who reliably fights for loose balls is so important to a team's success.
Capella with a drive. There's Young with the three. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Paul against Young. For 3, Bridges. Capella with a block.
What you like about Capella as a shot blocker is the patience. He waits until the shooter commits.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang. Paul passes to Bridges. Three-pointer, and it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Outside Young, and Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Capella draws the double to the paint. Stolen by Booker.
You tried to thread it inside, but just too much congestion.
And Capella gets it to go on the assist by Bogdanovich. And the Hawks lead by 15. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Outside Booker. Outside Paul. Booker, the pass to Paul. Clock at 6. Here he goes. Out to Bridges. Fires the 3. Doesn't go for him. So the Hawks will take it the other way. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. DeAndre Ayton being the #1 pick in 2018, his potential is obvious. With his team on the rise, he's looking to impose his will on a nightly basis. Ayton said, quote, "I know how hard I work and what kind of a player I am. I'm trying to take over every possession, being more dominant every game."
Oh, a scary thought, Allie. Thanks. Outside Young.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
And he's going for the lob. Collins, no good.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
And Grant, back when you played, were there certain types of teams that gave you more trouble, whether it was size or athleticism or maybe shooting?
Well, back in my day, I mean, the big, strong teams had a huge advantage. They could really beat you up and plant big guys inside, which really made it difficult getting to the rim.
And again, it's the Suns missing. The Hawks have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. There's Young with the three. It's hauled in by the Suns. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Young to the wing, right side. 18 feet out. And too long on the shot.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Paul passes to Ayton for three. Bridges. Well, he's now 2 for 7 after that bucket.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
50 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Out to the wing. Johnson against Collins. And a deep three from Young. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
In a funk this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
To the left wing. Paul against Young. Paul passes to Ayton. The kick out to Paul. There's the triple. Hits the trifecta. Paul's got 5 points.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Now Young. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff.
27.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
On the floor for Atlanta, DeLon Wright is out there with Kevin Huerter. Then there's Okongwu. Then it's Danilo Gallinari. And it's Luwawu Cabarrot in at small forward.
You gotta appreciate the versatility of DeLon Wright's game. He's got a good eye for setting up his teammates, but he also can find his own shot at any time.
And you can also see the diverse skill set of DeLon Wright on the defensive side of the floor.
Yeah, he can come up with a lot of steals. He puts pressure on ball handlers, and he manages to pull down a lot of rebounds for a guard.
Pass to Shamet. It's picked off. Oh, deflected. On the wing, Holiday. Huerter defending. Back to Holiday. Down low. Just 5 on the clock. Here's McGee. Gallinari pulls it in.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Luwawu Cabarrot, no good.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Shamet, no good. Atlanta's gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
From deep, Holiday, that one's good.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Right with the ball. Pass to Luwawu Cabarrot. Takes a step back. Wright attacking, and he banks in the layup. Wright's got 6 points in the quarter.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Here's Shamet. With the drive, now McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
Right outside. Pass to Okongwu. Back to right. The three is up. Phoenix grabs the miss. And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand.
Here's Shamet. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Crowder, that's good.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
And here's Wright. 6 points for him. Banked it in off the glass. Wright's got his third basket on the night right there.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Outside Holiday. A minute 22 left to play in the third quarter here. It's Shamet on the wing. Launches a three. The shot by Holiday, no good. The Hawks have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Phoenix Suns are enjoying a renaissance. Big man DeAndre Ayton said, quote, from starters to the bench players, this team is well balanced, and we compete. We challenge each other every day. To be honest, it's the best team I've ever been on throughout my career. Guys, they are confident.
That they are, Allie. Thanks. Holiday finds Craig. Now here's McGee. He's guarded closely. Shamet into the lane. Rebound Atlanta. 17 points was their biggest margin. It's stolen by Holiday. It's a one-on-one situation. Oh, got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Gallinari. Two seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Holiday. And the Suns miss again. Outside Herter. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up. And the foul called on the Phoenix Suns.
With size in the backcourt, it's such an advantage. Kevin Herter is 6'6" with a long frame.
5 ticks left to play in the third quarter. For 3, Bridges.
Defensively, DeAndre can switch 1 through 5 better than most guys his size.
And so it's Atlanta with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. We'll be right back. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul. Bogdanovich has checked in for the Hawks.
Now into the lineup for the Hawks, Bogdanovich.
Capella with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively. Stolen by Ayton. Here's Johnson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first personal foul.
They'll pin that one on John Collins.
Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
2-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Outside Young. Capella finds Young. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Capella. Shoots. Oh, Paul with the block.
Aggressive D from Chris Paul, outworking the shooter and getting a block.
The three is up. Hits a three-pointer.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Now here's Young to the inside. And there's Capella. That one's good. On the assist by Young.
So many of the points Capella scores are out of the pick and roll.
Paul against Young. And now we've got an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Hawks on D. 13-point lead. Outside Booker. 6 to shoot. Stolen by Capella.
Nice defense. Reading the play, using some quick hands to take it away.
Out of bounds. Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession. Outside Young. For three. Another three for Atlanta.
This is what Young is known for. A lights-out perimeter shooter with a lightning-quick release.
Spins. The kick out to Johnson. Off target from outside.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Bogdanovich passes to Capella. Back to Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. This one for 3. And Ayton pulls it down. The Suns have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Tipped. Bogdanovich against Booker. Collins outside.
2 minutes.
Going inside. And Collins with the jam.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Johnson with a bucket.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Young against Paul. Young can't hit. The Suns have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Hawks.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Trae Young.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
Collins passes to Capella. 5 on the clock. In transition, here come the Suns. Pass to Ayton. Out to Bridges. Back to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Now Young. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
It's stolen by Johnson. And the Suns pushing it up now. Pass to Booker. And here's Ayton. From deep. The shot comes out. So we see the Hawks taking the W here. It ends up being a fairly easy road.
Thanks again, folks, for coming out and supporting your basketball team.